Hello friends, in today's video we are going to learn about the installation of the new pH meter. So in my previous videos and also the videos on my channel, you have seen a lot of pH meters. Okay, it's working, it's functioning. Okay, so this is the pH meter from Hanna brand, and usually pH meter is also called ORP meter. Okay, and you learn today the pH meter, okay, from the scratch unboxing. So here in front of us, this is the monitor, or you can say a voltmeter, and this is our pH meter probe. Okay, and this is dipped in electrolyte, and then we have here the temperatures sensor, or you can say also a thermocouple, and this is our buffer which will be used for calibration. This is my reference solution. This is 3.5 molar KCl. We can also use 4 molar KCl for storage of the probe. Okay, and this is a wet probe pH meter. Usually the pH meters probes are wet, they cannot be dry like the conductivity meter probes. And this is my connector, and this is my quality certificate. Okay, so it shows some values. So this is the reference values, or you can say at pH, different pH, what should be the millivolt. Okay, and the other who inspected this, and this is my reference guide, or you can say the manual. Okay, and this is also the quality certificate. Okay, who bought this machine. Okay, now let's start the installation of this pH meter. Okay, so here we have the monitor, so it should be connected, the wire should be connected here. Now we will try to couple this one. So already we have connected this wire. Okay, so this is for the power, and this one has to be here. Okay, now we will try to connect this. So this is on. You can see this is AC/DC adapter. Okay, and the power rating and current rating is here. Now this is on. Okay, you can see, and now we also have to couple add the temperature sensor. Now this is my temperature sensor, and it will go here. So there is a connection. So now if I am removing, so this has gone. Now I'm adding. Okay, so I'll add this up, and then you have to also make sure this is tightened up very well, and then okay, then we will try to calibrate. Now it says you have to start calibrating. Okay, before starting the calibration, you have to make sure your electrode is replaced. So here there is no point of replacing the electrode, since the electrode is new here, and it should be checked once a week. And if you have tested this for aggressive chemicals, then you have to clean it. So these are all troubleshooting procedures. And also, I mean, we have to do 2-point calibration, 1-point calibration. So we are going to do the 3-point calibration, so using pH 4, 7, 9 or 10. And then here in the manual we have some very important things that usually I don't find in a lot of videos. So here you can see the pH temperature dependence, usually at 0 degrees C or 32 degree Fahrenheit. So you can see 4 will read 4, and 6.86 will read 6.98, and 7 will read 7.1.3. Similarly, if you are going increasing the temperature, you can see there is a variation in the reading of the pH. So pH and temperatures are dependent. So it says during calibration the instrument will display the pH buffer value at 25 degrees C. And here you can see this is my reference, and then sensing wire, then we have junction, then we have glass bulb. So inside you can see this here, this is a glass bulb here, and this is my reference wire, and you can see the reference junction also, the glass bulb, and then reference wire. And this tip basically is of platinum or gold tip, and this plastic body, or we can say ORP electrode, glass body or ORP electrode. Now these are certain more procedure, the periodic maintenance, the storage procedure, how we have to store the electrodes, and these are the troubleshooting guides if we have a response is slow or there is an excessive drift in the pH value, it's drifting a lot. Okay, and also if you are trying to calibrate and the electrode is not getting calibrated, and these are some more graphs. Okay, temperature correlation for pH sensitive glass. Okay, now let's start the calibration part. So before starting the calibration part, you have to refer to the manual. So the procedure says submerge the electrode and temperature probe approximately 1 or 1/4 inch or 3 centimeter into buffer solution and stir gently. The temperature probe should be close to the pH electrode. Okay, so we have now buffers. We'll try to transfer this to the vials. Okay, already I have started, so I have pressed cal. Okay, when you press cal, so this window appears, and with these arrows you can change the buffers. Okay, now I have transferred these buffers from this sachet to the vials. So there are also a lot of information here. It's temperature dependence of the pH, and here also, and here we have one more thing. So these are for electrode cleaning solution for agriculture. Okay, so if you are using some dirty samples, so you can clean and then start the calibration. So already the probe is new, we don't need to clean it. So now we'll start the calibration procedure. Now I have added the buffer solution, and if you see, and also added the probe. Okay, here, so you can see here, submerge the pH electrode, press cal, and then message will appear. So you can see here. Okay, so it shows if necessary press the arrow key to select a different value. We don't need to do that. And when the reading is stable close to selected value, the appear CFM message will blink. So it's like blinking CFM message. So the value is close. Press CFM to confirm. So we'll say okay. Now we have to add buffer 4. Now I have transferred the pH 4 buffer. And also we just shake this. So usually the preferable is to add to the hot plate and keep the beads. Guys, we achieved the calibration. So you can see the pH 4 shows 4.19, so which is close to the 4. Okay, and also here in the calibration, usually the two probes should be close to each other, the temperature probe and the pH meter probe. So this is all about the calibration of the Hanna instrument pH meter. Okay.